So I'm curious how people learned to crochet. I learned to crochet from my grandma when I was like between 6 and 8, and I only ever learned the basics from her, but I was really into it for a long time, and I crocheted a lot when I was a kid until like middle school, and then I stopped. And then when I got pregnant with my son, I randomly decided that I wanted to pick it up again because I hadn't done it in so long. And that's when I got back to crocheting. So it's been 2.5 years of me crocheting again. Not like crazy stuff, but you know, just little things. I don't know, it just makes me feel good because it's something that my grandma taught me, and she's not here anymore. She was still around when I picked it back up, but since then she's passed, and it just makes me feel close to her. I also had another family friend who, alongside with my grandma, showed me a bunch of stuff, and they both crocheted about the same way. They both like exclusively crochet blankets because that's just like what everybody crocheted at the time. Like, you didn't see a lot of people crocheting clothes because this was in like, it's probably like 2005 when my grandma started showing me, and I was interested in learning. And I had only ever seen people crochet like blankets and scarves, and my grandma crocheted granny squares, and she would try and teach me to do them. And I just could not wrap my head around the granny square when I was a kid. I tried so hard and none of them ever worked. What I used to do is I would chain out however many, and then I just like crochet in a spiral around this chain. And I wasn't counting, and I was just doing whatever I felt like doing. But I would crochet in the spiral, and I'd end up with like a little pocket kind of deal, and I'd make like little coin purses or like purses, and then I'd make just like a single chain or single crochet strap for it. And that's what I did for the first like 5 years I crocheted. And I wish I still had some of this stuff. Like, it would be so cool to look at the things that I made when I was a kid and compare it to like what I do now. But I moved so many times. That stuff's long gone. I'm sure at one point when I was a teenager, I saw that stuff and just threw it in a box and probably threw it away because I didn't need it and we were moving. And when you move, you declutter. But yeah, how did you learn to crochet? Did you learn to crochet from YouTube? I learned a lot of stuff from YouTube recently because I had never made clothing. Did you have a family member teach you? Did a friend teach you? Did you go to actual classes? I know that there used to be, and there probably still are, like physical classes where you could go and learn to crochet. That would be cool.